Ellen Jones from the African Entertainment Network, and I'm here with my lovely co-host Kona. And these two young, lovely ladies are going to be contestants of the Miss Liberia Oregon pageant.
Yes.
And we just want to ask them a couple of questions about the pageant and about, how they became motivated, to be a
to get into
pageant
this
contestant.
pageant. Okay, and what's your name again?
Justine?
I'm Justine.
Justine.
Yeah, I'm
Hi,
Jula.
Justine. You're looking great.
Thank you.
I would like to ask you, in this pageant, this is about beauty. So what is beauty in your opinion? Like, what do you see as beauty?
First of all, a lot of people, let me just go this way. A lot of people think beauty is just about the physical look, but really it's not. It's about what in your heart. It's about what you can bring out. It's about what you can show people you can do. That's what makes you beautiful. It's not about how you look. So I think beauty is what you got in you and what you can apply to people.
That's pretty good. Thank you. That's a very decent answer.
How about you, Jula? Same question.
Mine, I think beauty is like inside and how you carry yourself to people, how you act, because you can be like the beautiful person outside, but if you have like this distinguished attitude, if you don't know how to treat people right, I think that's so ugly.
That's so true.
And you have to be respectful to be beautiful.
I agree. I've seen some of the most beautiful people who may not have that outward beauty, that most noticeable or obvious beauty. But they're the most beautiful people because of what's in here.
What's inside.
I think the most important
how you treat
thing is
people.
how you treat
Yes. How you treat other people.
Definitely make you beautiful.
Okay, so Jula, if you were to actually win this pageant, do you have goals that set for what you would want to do for the people in your community?
Yes, if I win this beauty passion, what I would do is like try to open like little African community program, because when some of us came from Africa, it was like not that much African here, so there was no program for us to go to, no after school program, and we see a lot of us running into trouble. Like most of the young kids enter in jail, quit school, and if I win this, I will try to help the young kids to follow our footsteps, the older kid footsteps, and like open a after school program, like a reading program, because in this world you have to learn how to read and write to carry yourself. If you can read and write, you can carry yourself anywhere. Because life will hold you back. So that's what I would do and try to help my African brothers and sisters.
Good for you. I think
that's good enough. Okay, and I have a question. Okay, so what do you think, like after every, after all the resilience you have shown, as an African woman, we've been through a lot as African, especially Liberians, because we went to war and all that. So you come over here and you see, like you've seen things that people back home have never seen, So my question to you guys is, with this beauty pageant, like what do you think you can do to help not only, the Liberians over here, the youth over here, but in Liberia as well? Like what?
Okay, I think, as you said, we just came out of war, and we still, right now, we still in war, and it's not a lot of people, trust people right now, a lot of Liberians can come together and just sit in one place. So I think I think it's gonna be better when all Liberians can come together as one big family.
Yes.
And just sit and just talk about things, because a lot of people will be like, I'm this trap, and back in the world, this trap kills people from this trap. So the conflict is still going on. So if I become Miss Liberia, I'm going to help that we can all come together and become a big family and just like
forget about the tribal stuff. Like we cannot just unite.
And just unite, and just make Liberia a better place, because we're like the oldest country in Africa
gain independence.
Now.
We were the first country.
And we have a woman president, as you can see. We women, we're in power, and we help to stay in power and just make Liberia a better place.
Great.
And
I can't help but say that it really reminds me of some of the issues that we have in the African American community. Is that not having that sense of togetherness and not having really any place, like you said, for
somebody to care, to children, exactly.
Together,
and we need that.
Get that positivity, be able to have positive role models.
Yes,
too. So,
especially as
that's
women.
It's really wonderful that you ladies have decided to be role models for your community.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies. That's pretty nice. So I have a question. After all this experience, you know, with our fellow Liberians, you guys know how we Liberians are.
Yeah.
You know? After all the experience that y'all have had with these Liberians, what you think you can do to to unite us? You know, we the Liberians are not united. Like, what can you do to unite the Liberians over here?
Like I told you, I'm a dancer, an African professional dancer, and we're doing a non-profit program for every African, not only Liberians, but every African.
Great.
I think if we start, encouraging kids that, I think a lot of kids can dance. A lot of kids have talent, but they just don't know how to apply it. So when they see other kids doing something, they're gonna try to be like, oh, if this person can do it, I can do it. So that's why it's all about, just bringing the youth together and, just making a better place for you. Because if you got a person, I can't be selfish, because I miss Liberia thing, I can do nothing for other people.
No.
I started dancing when I was 6, and I came over here, it's a new place, and I'm still following my tradition. Yes. And I want people to, know that, we got a tradition, so you got to follow it.
You got to keep it, yes.
Yeah,
you have to keep it in here.
Keep it, yes.
No matter where you go. I don't care. I mean, you can leave this country, go to, Europe, wherever you go.
You can.
You have to carry a piece of that with you.
So
because it is who you are,
Yeah, we don't dance hip hop. We just do traditional to, let people see that we African. We can still remember the tradition, and we can still be African.
Yes,
and we can be this other person, but you got to stick to where you're from.
Okay, so what actually initially motivated you both to run for the Miss Liberia?
For me, when my auntie called me and told me about this, she was like, I think you can do it, you should try doing it. I was like, oh, I don't know, I got a lot on my plate to take care of right now. And then she was like, do it. So when she told me, and I was like, man, I can, and she explained everything to me, I was like, man, I can really do this and stuff. And I was like, if I do it, I can try to help a lot of people. Like she was saying first, a lot of young girls don't have no confidence. And when I was in high school and middle school, I was like one of these young girls, like people put you down because you're from another country. They think like you like nothing. And I was like, you know what, I can do it, and try to prove to people like, it doesn't matter where you come from. That's right. We can still be beautiful and still do whatever we want to do. Nobody can hold you down. No. And nobody can tell you like you ugly or you can't do anything, because you have to put your mind to it. So I think that's what motivates me. So I want to motivate young girls to do the same thing.
Okay, Justine.